What's up, y'all? Wow. Crown Jewel, all results, all the things with a very special guest coming up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
And Crown Jewel was a whole situation, but I'm glad it was super long because I was able to go to the gym, and health is wealth, y'all. But I'm not alone. Look, my name is TK Trinidad. Welcome to Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. My co-host is like a brother from another mother, one of the original hosts for Women's Wrestling Talk. He's doing that's the small fries. He's done so much. He's here, and there's more things coming after this. But we're not gonna spoil it. Mr. Evan T. Mack, what's good?
Yo, what up? Listen. You got me on a down slope. You know what I mean? When you catch somebody slipping. I ain't got my camera with me. I ain't got my mic with me. I ain't got the proper setting situation. I'm in my man's crib with his weird wall in the background. But we here, Crown Jewel. I call it the house show for Saudi princes. And we here.
And Coco Cena himself is in the building. Yo, it actually gives me like goosebumps. Like, for y'all who don't know, it's funny because we had somebody else on the show from the UK, and I had mentioned that you're gonna be on the show, and he's like, "Oh, Evan from the bump." I was like, "No. I mean, he did the bump, but he was here first." I'm just
big facts. It's like my favorite thing they do when you watch the players in football when they're telling where what college you're from. Like the real G's do their high school. You see what I'm saying? The real G's like, yo, so and so from blah 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 high school. I'm like, that's me right there. This is the old. You gotta go way back.
Yeah, this is the AfterBuzz crew days. AfterBuzz cruise days. But overall, before we get into it, what did you think of Crown Jewel on the whole?
Listen. Yo, shout out to Dylan Matthews. Shout out to Wifey in the chat right now. Listen, like I said, glorify house show for me. So what I try to watch, yo, cool gamer, what to do? What I try to do is seriously just try to take away good things from it. I had a feeling that that Logan was probably going to win the United States title. I said this is going to be his moment. This is why they set him up with Ray. LA Knight was gonna have an impressive show, but we'll get to all that stuff. But overall, I thought it was fine. I think Rhea had the best entrance of her freaking career tonight, which is crazy, but she did. I thought it was the coldest entrance ever. I thought it was the best makeup she ever wore. I thought it was the best hair her hair ever looked. So, like, all in all, man, I had a grand old time.
It was. I actually think it was because remember when Crown Jewel first happened. I think we were at AfterBuzz at the time when it first. No, actually, no. It might have been.
It was a little bit before. Yeah, after.
Yeah, and when it first happened, obviously there was a lot of political stuff, and it wasn't. It felt like, and I said this yesterday, it felt like they were trying to please the individuals who were writing. Now it feels like those individuals trust WWE, and now we're actually getting a cohesive story that makes sense. So I think it was good overall.
I agree, and you're right about that. It was afterwards. I remember when we were first talking about it on that set, and you're right. But I also think that WWE, by going there, they've been able to not bridge the gap, so to speak, but they've been able to get things to lax a little bit. I remember in the beginning where dudes used to like laugh when the women started wrestling. And WWE would try their hardest to suppress that, but people found the real raw footage of people laughing at the woman, trying to throw things sometimes. And then you see what these women have been able to do, and by earning, even though it sounds crazy, but they still had to earn the respect of these people out there. But it feels more. I said it feels like more like a WWE show as opposed to like a sport pomp and circumstance.
Very true. So let's start with
Monge up in here. Yo, Joseph Bosa.
I know. Man, Bosa, Dylan, the Miss Mac, Miss Heidi. We have to get you on the show too because man, it's almost like after Buzz reunion with everybody who knows the deal. But let's get to that kickoff match. What did you think of this
Yeah.
one?
And like I said, I knew it was gonna be a quality match. They're trying to do the best they can do with JD McDonough to try to establish a new star. I think one of the hardest things to do is to launch a new star for people that don't know who you are. Sami Zayn to me is as a good opponent to do that. JD is like, oh, well, we know JD. No, you have to understand that everybody watches NXT UK. Like, so JD is ask him. He knows it. He's being presented to a new audience. The regular the Midwesterners of America and like Middle America, they need to know who JD is. Putting him up against Sami Zayn, who has been one of those people that WWE has built up really well, made for a good match, and it was the right person to go against, and it was just a good old fashioned wrestling match.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think anything that has to do with Sami Zayn, like him, and I'm sure we can add a little bit more to the list. Him and Chelsea Green, it seems like their idea train is like none other. Like they are forever reinventing themselves with something. Some of the stuff hit harder than others, but it's just kind of like Sami. Like if you think through the course of the stuff that he's done,
yes.
With the Usos and the documentary and all the stuff, like it's just, it has to be him coming up with this stuff. So
100%.
I definitely this match was a great kickoff match. I couldn't see it in the main event of everything, like the main show. So I think it was I made the kickoff, and this was it to set up for what transpired later on that evening.
Big fact. Big fact. Big fact.
So
hold on, Dylan. Wait a minute. Give her a singles title. What title? There's like one title, Dylan. The hell are you talking about? Give her the singles title. Like what? There's like one what? Like the title? Ain't you from Australia? Didn't you see what Rhea Ripley did tonight? Didn't you see her just? Didn't you just see her just Australianly whip everybody's ass? What's going on? Right? What's wrong, Dylan? What? Explain yourself before we move on. The hell are you talking about? You better get Chelsea Green ain't watching this.
Yeah. Oh boy. See, Dylan?
I haven't seen anything. You ain't seen the show?
Oh my goodness. Well, let's get into I mean, obviously Chelsea Green wasn't in the heat of things, but let's talk about Miss Rhea and her match. What did you think of this? This was insane.
Listen, Rhea Ripley, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Listen, I think Charlotte's the greatest of all time, and I always probably will. But that interest for Rhea Ripley, and it wasn't even the what she bringing out the homies. It was go shut up. But it was also it was that shout out to the camera crew of WWE always holding it down. It was the shot they had when she raised that title up with her arm, and she had the freaking hair with the makeup, and that shot. I'm not joking. I got to see they have that. I put that on my wall. That is the best I've ever. She looked like she's never going to lose ever when I seen that shot. Like when you see that, I was like, there ain't no way in hell these women are winning this. No way in the world.
So yeah, obviously you guys can see the picture. So it was a fatal 5-way match. Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Starks, Raquel Rodriguez. I think we all called it. I kind of think that Rhea's almost at the level of Roman, where it's just like we knew going in that there's no way she was gonna drop. Not this time around.
There's no way she's losing to anybody. Like I think they have really high hopes for Jade Cargill. I think they have to be careful with where they place her. I don't think Jade and Rhea is the match though. Jade and Bianca is the match. Jade and Bianca, Jade and Charlotte, that's the match. Mm-hmm. But keep her away from it. Like, listen, Rhea's she's Thanos. She's Thanos right now. You see how many people it took to beat Thanos? She's mommy is stuck. She beats Ford the best on Raw. It's clear the Raw women's division is stuck till the man beats mommy. The question is, do they do it at Mania, a B-level pay-per-view? Yeah, I don't think Rhea's ever going to lose at less than the big four. Survivor Series, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, or Royal Rumble. She won't lose. Rhea Ripley will not lose. Oh, especially before she goes to Australia. You must be crazy.
Oh yeah,
you must be crazy. She will walk into Australia with the title and walk out of Australia with that title.
But I mean, if she walks out of Australia, people are going to remember that, and they're going to be pissed about that. I mean,
Listen,
I don't want that.
Nah, yeah, I don't want to be mad. I think I'm going to give the people what they want and have her win, and retain. But yeah, So, but to Bosa's point though, yeah, she. I don't know if she's stuck. It's just her it's like viable candidates to the. Yo, what up, Jeffrey? Viable candidates to win the presidency. You know, you got to see who you put. You know what I mean? When you see some candidates to the presidency, you're like, oh, they can't win. You need somebody viable.
But then who? So I mean, we had this 5-way. Like Nia would have been good, not like necessarily good in winning this, but Nia would have been possible as far as taking the championship. Obviously, you know, Charlotte's always in the play when WWE needs her. Shayna would have been a good one, but she's beaten these 4 women. So now, and then I agree with you, they have to keep Jade away from her. And definitely Bianca and Jade, we need that. And preferably, you know, for the melanated folks, we want to see this at WrestleMania. WWE, I don't think they kind of placate to some of that, but then it's also the overall story. It's not just about what the color of your skin. So with that being said, who is going to take down Mommy?
There's not enough ladies in the NXT right now that are, to me, not on the same level. I know they love Nikia Lyons or whatever, but she can't stay healthy. They've been trying to fast track her. So she can't stay healthy. She'd be Tiffany Stratton. She's not ready yet. Bliss is in baby mode. Just listen. This is what people don't understand. This is why you can't take the title off her. This is why. This is why. The reason why we right about this is because if we are sitting here being like, who, like that's how you know. Like you know how long it was been since with Roman? It took us a long time. Cody, you're like, okay, Cody maybe. But if you have to sit there and be like, damn, I don't know. And that's where Rhea is at that point now. She's at the point where you really don't know who can take that title off her. That's a good place to be. So Selena, hell no. No.
Yeah, the only person I could think of is Charlotte. If they figure out the storyline. Yeah,
because I told you, I'm TK. You're right, but because I'm on record, best female wrestling match I've ever seen in my life was WrestleMania 39 between Rhea and Charlotte. Ever. And the close second that I've ever seen, there's 3. The close second was Trish and Becky. That was insane. And what's it called? Bianca and Sasha for many reasons. Like those 3 matches, but to think that Rhea, who is 6 years old, had the best match in WrestleMania history for me as from a female perspective, shows you that Charlotte's like her best dance partner for sure. Sure, that's my fight forever right there.
Or if they get the right storyline for Bianca, for it to be believable. Yeah. Bianca would do it. But we'll get into Bianca today, obviously. But yeah, like definitely Charlotte. That makes the most amount of sense. And like you were saying, like Bianca, if they figure out the right storyline, there is a story there, but they need to.
I like what Jeffrey's saying. He's saying Liv's a fan favorite. Liv's always like, you know, she's there because she's a fan favorite. She's very like she's sweet. She's a good baby. If you need a good baby face, but like I said, the story has to be there. Does she need to be women's world champion to be over? It feels like she's over without gold. Yeah, the thing about it is that's that age-old question. Do you need the title to be over? I'm a firm believer in sometimes, bro. I don't subscribe to like why Undertaker only had the title a few times because he was over. Like Rhea Ripley's champ, bro, is because she should be champ. Period. She's just Rhea Ripley is better than almost every woman wrestler on earth. Like that's why she should be champ. She's like 25. Rhea Ripley, if I was an irresponsible daddy, I could be her father.
Oh God.
That's how it's that close. That's how much our age gap is in her youth. That if I was an irresponsible dad, if I was like 14, shit, I could be her damn daddy.
There you go, Dylan. You know what to clip. You already know what to clip. Dylan, by the way, I don't know if you know Evan. Dylan is our unofficial official producer.
Yo, that's like probably that'd be like the greatest gift I've ever done. Yo, gift it up, Dylan, baby.
Yeah, there you go, Dylan. That's for you.
Oh, good. We said that match was good. I'm not downgrading it. Just shocked, mommy. No. I know you're not downgrading it, Boza. I know what you're saying because we all know the fatal five way. Statistically 20% chance to retain. You don't have to be pinned. That's why I freaking hate the concept. But I know what you're saying. The reason why I'm not surprised, bro, is because it's that crown jewel, man. I'm not that listen, WWE ain't fooling me. They are just crown jewel is a very smart business decision by World Wrestling Entertainment. But make no mistake, do not let WWE fool you. They ain't wasting no Rhea Ripley title loss in Saudi Arabia. I'm sorry, they ain't doing it, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't give a damn how many Saudi princes with how many Pumas and how many like cars. And I don't give a damn how many Falcons they got flying around and how many drones and shit. They are not wasting that on no damn desert. They ain't doing it. He doing it, boy.
I actually think they want it. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Goodness. Seth and Drew McIntyre. What did you think about this World Heavyweight Champion match?
Almost. I think that might be the match of the night for me. Man, that's the match of the night for me. Amen, Evan. These shows are smart business, but that's why it's good. Bruh, glory, and I'm not knocking the hustle, but glorified. It's bad, but don't get it twisted, man. We got Survivor Series coming up. What we got? WrestleMania coming up, and bruh, Royal Rumble, and Dwayne still circling the wagons a little bit, holding out hope for the Samoan. Even though he bullshitting, but listen, the match of the night for me, bullshitting. The match of the Hollywood strike, man. Stop bullshitting. You ain't doing nothing. So like, all your movies are in all your movies are in post production. Stop bullshitting. You ain't filming nothing right now. But listen, every time I see you post, you lift and weight. Stop playing with me, bro. Listen, like
bro, you're not gonna
stop playing with me. We need you for a
little bit longer.
We need you for about 4 months. For this build, have Roman Pino shoulders to the mat and keep it moving, bro. But Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, match of the night for me. From a wrestling perspective, two of the best in the business. Seth Rollins retaining, right call. He's to me, he's in Jeff, let's talk about it now, Jeffrey. Let's talk about it now. Who you playing with, bro? Like so who you playing with, Dwayne? We know you ain't working. Listen, like when you see like Seth, he's in Rhea mode too. He's in Rhea mode being like, who could be Seth? To me, the natural answer is Priest, and it will be Priest because I will not move from this. I remain firm that Damian Priest will face Bad Bunny for the world title one day, period. I'm never moving from that position. It's too much money. It's too perfect. The test was in Puerto Rico, and that was one of the best matches I've ever seen. How the hell was that one of the best matches of all time? I'll never know. Shout out to Benito. So it will be Damian Priest. It will be against Seth as for the cash in. That's why I love the Money in the Bank. But right now, can't nobody mess with Seth Rollins, man. They can't, man. They can't. And they need Seth. Oh, Joey said they need Seth to be World Heavyweight Champion because the title was created due to the backlash of Roman Reigns. I agree. Right. I agree with that. Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Yeah, but obviously they created that title. And then we were also talking about that as far as the Judgment Day, and I definitely don't want them to break up that faction. So I think Seth would have to drop it to him. However, they need to figure out the right storyline. Like there's a lot of things in play right now, which is a good thing. Because if you remember, I'm sure you do. The storylines were very like what 5-6 years ago. They were not. Man, it was a struggle sometimes when we were on Raw. So
Yeah.
to have
Yeah.
so many different paths of storylines and have them interweave based off of what decision the writers make is a good position
Yeah.
to be in. Like
That's why
knowing what.
you that's why you need, yeah, you're 100% right. This is why you need, like, to me, viable talent. Like, no disrespect to people on the come up, no disrespect on people that are coming the main roster. You need this is what you why you need viable superstars to create storylines with Drew McIntyre. That's what when these injuries are killers, when you got people coming close to the end of their career, the Randy Ortons of the world, because there's so much story with Randy and Cody. Like,
Mhm.
you see, like, with all due respect to a lot of these writers, the reason why a lot of them don't know what to do is because a lot of them don't come from wrestling background, straight up. So when you don't come from a wrestling background and you don't know who that star is or who that up and comer is, you don't know what you're writing, for real, for real. But when you have somebody like a Randy Orton, a Drew McIntyre that you can draw from for previous stuff, it makes your writing a
Mhm.
little bit easier, makes it a little bit better, because not
Yeah.
just you don't just get the write for him. He has input. He knows the characters. So there's not a coincidence why you could throw Seth and Drew together and it works. It's not a coincidence at all.
I mean, even with the Drew of it all, though, because remember, I mean, he had his he was a champion during the pandemic, and
Mm-hmm.
just even on a
Mm-hmm.
personal thing, taking it away from the
Ugh.
wrestling of it all, right? On a personal thing, like you didn't really get to fully enjoy
Mm,
that.
mm.
So there's that storyline I think personally is going to be coming into play because on top of that too, I think and this obviously is a different promotion, but he's been part of WWE as well. Brandon Danielson, he was mentioning that a lot of the wrestlers, and I think Kofi had mentioned this too, are over 40. So
Mm.
we're having, yes, there's the, they're healthier and they're doing all the things to stay healthy, the LeBrons of it all, but we are only majority of them less than 8 years left. The New Day, the Usos, Randy Orton, all that, like we only have a limited amount of time left with them before, like, the newcomers and the ones who've kind of been here for the 3-4 years start to really take over. So with Drew, it's just like we need to figure out. I mean, I honestly, you don't have to, but almost like just do right by him.
And that's how I think, because that's how I think because I was saying that to Heidi. I go, a lot of these people, these wrestling fans, don't understand. Like, yeah, the era, our era is coming to a close.
Mm-hmm.
Like our favorites, and that's another thing I keep telling people. Y'all better enjoy old Joseph Anoa'i while you can. And I'm not even talking about because of his age. Joseph is a hot commodity.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph is a younger version of Dwayne Johnson. Are you kidding me? this this kid, and I'm gonna keep it buck. That's a handsome dude, man. Hollywood is. I know they're calling him. I know for a
Yeah.
fact they're calling him. You think
Right.
you just gonna have Roman Reigns because you want to have Roman Reigns? Randy Orton winding down, AJ Styles in his 40s, Rey Mysterio winding down, Seth Rollins ain't even that young. Y'all better, man, listen. you better enjoy these wrestlers because the new crop, they got a tough task ahead of them. They
Right.
really do. Because even Cena's on his way, he's almost way out. He's on his
Oh,
out.
Cena was pretty much out until the strike, and they're like, "Look, Cena's pretty much out." But
Cena's
with Roman Reigns, his cousin owns a whole production company. So now you're looking. He has a limited schedule right now, but now you're looking at making a movie every 2 years, and you Gucci. Like,
you better
sign me up.
enjoy because at the end, because this is what this is what I love about fans, but what I don't like about fans is you gotta say something. Joseph Anoa'i, he got a wife, he got kids. Spoiler alert, he might want to spend time with them. he might want to hang out with his family. Call me crazy. I'm so sorry. He might not just love wrestling. He might like other stuff. I'm just saying, enjoy the tribal chief while you can. That's why they're propping up Solo so much. That's why, man. Solo's young. He's in the bloodline. He's a great wrestler. They guys, rolling, man.
And then
I'm
actually,
telling you.
see, now that you say that, it's kind of funny because I mean, we had 2 Samoans leave MLW, and there's more coming.
The thing about the thing about the Samoans is they are a factory of grown adults. That's what they do. I have it on full authority that Samoans are born 62 pounds 4 ounces from every woman.
Dylan,
I got it on good.
Dylan, you know what to do. You know what to do.
I have it on. Listen, there is no such thing as a small Samoan. A small Samoan is 6 feet 315 pounds. That's a small Samoan. What I'm trying to say is, it don't stop. It don't stop. If they don't play football, they will wrestle and they'll be really, really good at it because they're just good at it. Some things people don't understand. Some people are just good at stuff. They're just good at it. So Roman's trying to leave. So Roman's trying to leave. Your best thing you do as a legend, he is a legend, is leave the place better than when you got there. And he's done that. That's what I mean about don't get attached to him, is because he's already done it. When it's all said and done, Roman Reigns you can consider him the greatest of all time. That's all you can do. That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. And so I'm kind of, like I said, I'm really excited to see what's going on. But spoiler alert, Dylan, you need to stop. I mean, Dwayne Johnson, stop playing. Give me what I'm like. Give me what I want, Dwayne. I'm like Batista that one time. Like, give me what I want,
bro. Yeah, and he comes to Colorado and does this little with Pat. Like, y'all, for real, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. It could have happened. Don't let me start, because we have gone.
It could have happened in SoFi.
It could have happened.
Bruh.
It could have happened.
I could have been born a giraffe. What the hell are you talking about right now? What?
And then Jeffrey making a good point. Ava's in the wings as well. I mean, there's.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, and then like you were talking about before, as far as writers who know the deal, right? So you have the Samoan dynasty or the bloodline, but then you also have a mini McMahon waiting to, like, you know, I personally think that, you know, F the football career, like your grandfather owns a whole company, like,
bruh. They love football.
Yeah.
They love football.
Yeah, people talk bad about nepotism, but yo, that's why parents work so hard. Like, if that was the case, then just leave your kid in a box and let them figure it out themselves.
To me, nepotism to me is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It ain't somebody's fault. Like, if you put it like, because everybody I've ever asked this question to, I go, if you had the means to help your kid, wouldn't you do that? Yeah, they'd be like, yeah. Yeah. If you ran a movie company and your kid wanted to be an actor, wouldn't you put him in a movie? Right. Yes, you love your kid.
Right. And then it's up to them to figure it out. So you have the Dominic Mysterio. You even could take it out of the movies. You could talk about Ice Cube's son. He's done Denzel Washington's son. And he's also cold. And he is. And also, too, sometimes it doesn't work. There are so many wrestlers who their kids have tried it, and sometimes it doesn't work. But that's on them.
There. That part. Now, listen, nepotism gives you opens the door. Hardest thing to do when you're trying to come up is get to the door, open the door. Nepotism opens the door for you to walk through. But the thing, you have to be able to stay in the room. And John David Washington, trust me, he does not become an actor without his father. That kid can act for real, though. Like, he's like a legitimate actor. Like, O'Shea has turned himself into a legitimate actor.
Right.
O'Shea Jackson's a better actor than his daddy. Ice Cube does goofy comedies. O'Shea been in dramas, action movies, comedies. Like, the kid, like, so nepotism is one thing. Is like, but you got to be good. You, just like you said, you know how many wrestlers? So many wrestlers have sons, man.
And
sons and daughters, and are not cutting the mustard.
Yeah.
Not cutting the mustard.
just this crazy stuff. All right, so moving on to this match, Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio. Yeah, this was a different. I mean, I didn't expect this outcome. What did you think of this match?
Yeah, I thought it was time for him to, because I would have agreed with you except when he had his match, whatever that boxing match he had with
Mhm.
the
Couple weeks ago.
loudmouth Dylan Dennis, whatever. And when he called out Ray, I was like, oh God, he's winning the title, ain't he? And I really knew it was when they snatched it off of Austin Theory. And I was like, oh
Oh,
snap. I go, oh Lord. They're trying to give a baby face we all love to give the rub to Logan. From a wrestling standpoint, that's how they roll. And I was
Mhm.
like, your new United States champion is Logan Paul. It's the reason why it works is because you can always when you find a viable as long as they don't do something silly and have LA Knight take that title from him, I'll be very disappointed about that. Yeah, I like that though. Yeah, Dylan, that's you're right, Dylan. That's what's gonna happen. Pretty Ricky. Yeah, Pretty Ricky's going against Logan Paul because for some reason I'm gonna keep it real. W think this is like a rivalry. It's not to me, but maybe it's to y'all. Like this ain't. This is not. This is Ricochet deserves a title because of Ricochet, not because this is
Mhm.
weird. I don't know. This ain't the. They acting like this is like Hogan Ultimate Warrior. It's not. It's not.
No, he's definitely deserving of it. However,
Yeah.
so here's the question: if Logan Paul didn't win, there's this kind of splits into two different questions. If Logan Paul didn't win that boxing match, do you think we would get the writing that we do now? However, because everything's kind of entwined with the martial arts, the fighting sports, the UFCs, the boxings, the WWEs of it all. Do you think that match was scripted? The boxing match.
Not the boxing match because it was they had real heat and they had real heat. But I win or lose, I thought he was going to call out Ray. WWE likes the numbers. They Logan Paul was in that company because WWE they're on the forefront of social media, so he gets a lot of clicks and a lot of views. He gets trained by all time greats. He always looks in shape. He's ready to go. Him having a major title is insane to me, but it is what it is, man. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous, but
It was ludicrous to me too, but why I'm kind of okay with this. Did you watch their documentary?
yeah, but the reason I say it's ludicrous, I'm like, this dude got gold before LA Knight. Oh my God, that's insane to me.
Yeah,
God,
like we were talking, what we were talking like offline, right? At the end of the day, it's numbers. And at the end of the day, numbers.
It is. I understand. It's true. I can't. That's why I had to say that first. It's about numbers, TK. It is. It is.
Because let's also be honest. And Bosa, who's also our informational officer, Bosa, check those numbers. How many followers does Logan Paul have compared to LA Knight?
Yeah, it's not even close.
And then to even double down on the social media of it all, how many of those followers will actually activate and do something? And I'm sure LA Knight's followers do that as well, but to the point where things are being sold out and like instantly, like
that's what they're banking on, TK. What you're banking on is his audience will become a wrestling fan through him. I'm not saying it's not a calculated risk. I feel like WWE's thinking, listen, if we get 1 million people if we get like 1 million people, like if we get put like this, if we get like 1/10 of this following fan base, I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
This is a better energy drink promotion than the reflection. Shut the hell up.
I mean, yeah, and he's not. He has these stints. I would love to see what his contract looks like because I'm pretty sure his.
I would too.
His Jade Cargill's looks different than everybody else, but it's kind of one of those things where they are banking on that, and I think it is working because he's been with the company for a while, and I don't think they would put this on him if they haven't seen if the numbers weren't making sense.
But not just that, I told you, I always, to his credit, he's not no prop celebrity. This kid is wrestling.
Yes,
this kid's wrestling, man. Yeah, you don't have a match with Rey Mysterio because you would look foolish if you couldn't hang with
Yeah.
Rey. And I watched the match; it was fine.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, also another example is Bad Bunny. Like, he put in the work. He had a great match as well, and he's consistently putting in the work. So,
Big
seeing
facts.
him pop up, then I think we're getting, like you're saying, a different era of some of these celebrities or fans of wrestling who actually are stepping in the ring. Because remember, we went to, I think it was one, it might have been like a SmackDown or something, when we had people do run-ins, especially when it was in LA, because you're accessible to all the celebrities on LA. You have them come do run-ins or one-offs or stuff like that, but they couldn't hang in the ring, or they would do stuff that was reminiscent to
Just spots, just big
era.
spots though, like spots, jumping through stuff, jumping on
Yeah.
stuff. No, listen,
But now we're getting them wrestling.
Logan Paul takes his butt down to the Florida and gets in that PC when one of the greatest wrestlers of all time is Shawn Michaels, and he trains. You cannot take that away from him. I will never take that away from him. Ever, ever, ever.
There it is. So I see a lot of people in the chat. They're thinking that Logan Paul's going to drop for SummerSlam. Not SummerSlam, for Survivor Series.
As long as he drops soon. Like tomorrow.
Damn,
on Sunday. With no show.
Damn. Well, I mean, we'll see. I think Survivor Series might be a good run for him. However, there might be another play in the background that we're not seeing for like the next pay-per-view. Definitely has
Johan
to be
Pena.
definitely has to be a pay-per-view. But this one right here, it was tough. I love the match, but it was when you watch two people that you like, you don't know which direction. That's how I felt. And I don't know. I always want the outcome to always be Bianca, but that's not what happened. But what did you think of this match?
Io has a title, and she hasn't had it long enough. But at the same time, like I said, I don't trust the venue. I'm basing this just on the venue. That's all. So like, I didn't think she would lose to Bianca Belair, but I didn't know how, and the how was Kyrie. So the how was Kyrie, because you have to figure out a way to have Bianca not win, but there had to be make it viable because Bianca, come on, it's Bianca Belair. When we talk about top 1% female wrestlers on the planet, she just is. There's tiers to women wrestlers, like there's tiers to men wrestlers. Top tier wrestler in the planet is Bianca Belair. So you have to make a legit reason why she doesn't win the title. I'm sorry, you have to. And when Charlotte loses, it has to look good. And Io is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, and having Kyrie help her out to kind of maybe start putting a monkey wrench in the damage control, clever idea. Bobby, what up?
Going back to the numbers of it all, what we were talking about before. So Logan Paul has 27 million. That's just on IG. And LA Knight has 450K.
Oh, I get it. WWE got to explain to me. I know it's all about social media, because that's why I try to say you have to look at wrestling from a bigger perspective. WWE is always playing chess. The wrestling promotions, they're playing checkers, and they lucky at that. Sometimes they just playing dominoes. They ain't even playing that. They WWE is crock pot. All these other wrestling promotions, they throw it in the microwave. WWE is thinking in the year 3000. Everybody else thinking in the 1800s. They got Logan Paul because he pisses people off. He has a great social media following, and lo and behold, he done messed around and turned into a viable wrestler. And trust me, they're like, oh my God, wait a minute, he can wrestle? Hold up now. They're like, oh, this ain't no, wait a minute, we can do something here. It's a business. It's a business. I know we all have our rooting interests, and we grew up in this. Especially anybody over 30, they grew up in this era. The best thing, my advice to anybody is, you gotta let it go. If you go watch the E, you gotta let go of the old ways, because WWE is a cash machine, and that's why the United States champion is a social media influencer. Straight up.
There it is. So we have here, and then like I said before, I am a fan of factions, and I, at first I wasn't really necessarily feeling Damage Control as a faction, but it looks like the end of Damage Control is coming near. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen next?
I don't know. Maybe because I was never. I'm telling you, and no one's talking about it. I was always worried about Bayley being more hurt than people think. They ain't fooling me. But Bayley don't wrestle. She just don't. I'm very mad. That knee must be so much worse than I thought. I'm worried about it from that perspective because unless I'm wrong and she's finally healthy, then the natural transition is Bayley being Bayley like she used to be and go after Io. That's Io's next opponent.
Right.
Io's next opponent, 1-on-1, straight up, has to be, like Io's next two opponents, she should be running a gauntlet against Dakota. They should all just, because Io doesn't have that many people that can mess with her right now, and she don't.
Mm-hmm.
No, not really. So to me, if she's healthy enough, it's time for Bayley to have a nice little feud with Io, keep her busy for a while.
Right.
That should be the next move. Dakota, I think Dakota will stay with Bayley. I agree, Bobby, for real. Razor, I can see Sasha coming back into the story. See, the thing about Sasha can always come back, but I can assure you she is dug in, brother. Razor, dug in.
Yeah, she's not.
You guys gotta understand. You guys gotta understand.
Yeah, we can't. I know.
I don't want to listen without giving any inside information. Yeah, she's dug in.
Mm-hmm. We haven't even talked about it, but I know we both know.
Yeah, we know. We just know. She only thinks she missing is like a shovel.
And so put it like this, and we might be wrong, but if Mercedes does come back, it's not going to be anytime soon.
It won't be anytime soon. That we both agree on. But make no mistake. Let's be real. We're talking about Crown Jewel. We can talk about all wrestling. People got to understand something here. Sasha Banks is one of the most polarizing wrestlers in history. Like I don't think people understand these levels. Sasha Banks could come back tomorrow if she wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Sasha Banks could headline WrestleMania if she wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
She is that big, man. It took me years to realize that my damn self. I woke up one day, I was like, I forget where I was. We were somewhere. We were watching some show. I might have been with Heidi watching WrestleMania. And like the biggest pop of the night was Sasha. For real, though. For real. I was like, oh, no, y'all can't stop her. So if she ever wants to come back, they will let her come back. That's Sasha effing Banks. And she built that on her own, man. She built that on her boy, but not yet.
not anytime soon. Not anytime soon.
I might be 75 years old. She come back around.
Oh gosh, yeah. There's so much to that. We can't even touch
Bruh.
that. Let's go to. Man, oh boy, was right about these pictures, boy. How do I do John Cena like that? John Cena and Solo Sikoa. What do you think of this match?
Goat Man, he's in Goat Man Cena, as I call him. Hey, yo, by the way, Michael Cole, you better give me my proper credit. Ain't nobody called John Cena the GOAT before me. This is ridiculous. Y'all think I'm gonna let people get away with that foolishness? Y'all, when nobody calling Goat Man the GOAT Man before, I called him the GOAT Man, but neither here nor there. Listen. John Cena is he's in put over mode now. Johnny Boy's in put over mode. John Cena would lose a match to me if I meant something to WWE. He let me pin him. Like John Cena might not ever win a match ever again. I love John so much because he's like, I'm giving back to the business that gave so much to me. I'm like, I love that. I do, man. I do. But damn it, John, I am so tired of seeing you get pinned to the mat. TK, I'm just so tired. Like, I'm not joking. I always thought that he would have that one more run and get that and break the record. Ric Flair's record, but I go, oh my God, they might not let him do that now. I'm like,
And now
damn,
was the perfect time to allow him to do that because we don't. So
like,
hypothetically, and again, I said this yesterday, as according to, and you can correct me because you're way more into the acting side of things. My acting friends are saying that if we get to Thanksgiving and no deal is made, nothing's happening the rest of this year, right? And so you're looking at in hopes of something happening in January, but it's looking like February, right? So now you've had Cena for this whole time. And let's also be honest, the likelihood of having this again is very slim. And that's the whole thing. We can even go back to The Rock with this. So you've had Cena this whole time. And I actually thought he was gonna, just kind of based off of his storyline and the last time he won and all this other stuff. It's just like, yes, we definitely understand him putting people over. However,
damn,
like, you know,
you ain't gotta put yourself under to put people, you know what I mean? You gotta put yourself under to put people over. Like, not all the time. Listen, Solo, him losing the Theory made perfect sense to me. That made perfect sense. He's the heir apparent, no matter what anybody thinks. Fans don't like him because they gave him the Roman Reigns treatment, but the same thing you guys didn't like about Roman Reigns. So in John Cena sees a lot of him in them. They had such a great, that makes sense. Losing to Roman at SummerSlam, that made sense. Put it like this: we're getting to a point now where John's in a match. I don't think he's gonna win ever. I don't like that. That I don't like.
Yeah.
Like, I thought John would have. I would thought John would have another title run. You could have somebody cash in on him. He could lose the same night, at least one more. I thought he just, because WWE likes records. I'm like, have him break that record. But listen, damn. Now Solo got a dub on him. Listen, who don't got a dub on Johnny Boy?
I think if Solo lost to him, it wouldn't change anything about Solo's trajectory at all.
Nope. That's the thing. Like, Cena's losing, like, only elevates him. I go, but him winning it's still win or loss. Solo looks good to me. To me, that's because me personally.
Say if Cena won, right? Solo now is pissed off and then just beats the brakes off of Cena after the match.
That works. It always works. Everyone knows that always works. He puts him through a table. He Samoan spikes him. Like, all that plays. All that plays. Damn.
But, you know, so what do you think is Cena's next play now?
Listen, what Dylan said, I knew John wasn't winning at the point. I thought Evan was going to fly to Saudi, interfere with Billy Goat's girl, and then fly. But listen, I was close. I was close, but wild horses couldn't get me to that desert. Wild horses. My black behind was there, but I thought about it now. Now, if I had a little private jet, little Roman Reigns private jet, I'd have flew there, Samoan spike Solo, put the shoulder, pinned him, and then rolled on up out of here. I'm sorry, I'd have Samoan spiked him. I'd have did it. So
you would have Samoan. You would have.
You damn right. You damn right. Hit him with the Umaga to the throat. You damn right. I'll take on all you Samoans, all 900,000 of y'all. Let's go.
Wow.
I'll take on all you Anawais. Let's go.
Both is saying maybe a rematch with Solo where he wins. I mean, because I think if we were playing a drinking game, the drinking game would be glorified house show. Because it is a glorified house show, I think this would have been the best time for Cena to win. Because it is a glorified house show. It doesn't affect Solo at all. Cena has the win. He can no longer mope and say, I haven't had a win since whenever. And then he can move on to somebody else. And I think I agree with Bosa, him and Solo can have another run where then Solo does win at like a Survivor Series or something else, or even just a regular show. So there's a lot of different places you could have gone with this. Yeah, I didn't. It was underwhelming. It was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This was the moment that, you talked on the phone, you returned a phone call, or you got ready for something, you got the popcorn, or
that's exactly what I did. I'm not lying. And I never do that with Cena match. I'm not joking. As soon as that match came on, I was like, time to make some eggs. That dude got me so defeated that I made eggs during the John Cena.
You made eggs
Listen, girl, I made some scrambled eggs. Girl, I was sleeping. Girl, I was getting turned last night. I was sleeping, god dang it. Listen, felt like they were using this match to make Solo out to be something more than just Roman's lackey for the past majority. See, the thing about it is that the thing about it is both like they presented him the way where he doesn't feel like Roman's lackey. Like I don't think anyone really feels like he's Roman's lackey. Like most people, he's been built so well that most people think. Remember, his debut was costing Drew McIntyre a match in freaking England. I mean, in Wales. Like, I'm like, he cost him the title in the United Kingdom. That was his day freaking debut. Like, that's wild, man. So what I'm trying to say is, ever since that moment, he to me always looks like a threat to take Roman's title. That's the way they built it, and that's a credit to them. Solo's been built so well. You feel that if they turned that into a storyline, you'd believe it. You would believe it.
And
you'd be like,
just like,
oh snap.
Yeah. And just like you were saying, or just like we were saying, all of them are getting older, right? Solo's the youngest out of them right now.
Solo, a young pup.
So yeah, him and Ava, like
pups.
That's retirement right there.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, I feel you, Jeff. Nah, bro, this dude ain't boo. He is the best. To me, he's the best new superstar they've built in WWE in a long time. As far as like, you know what I mean? Like, cause Rhea, even though she's young, she's been around for a little bit. Like Solo came up pretty quick, and he feels stationary. He does. Dom is in a good spot. Dom is in a good spot too. But man, Solo is, my goodness, because he always flanks Roman, but he looks like a threat. He looks like a threat. And let's keep it real. Solo can wrestle, man. The boy can wrestle. Old school Umaga, old school Samoan style, wrestle with the bare feet, throwback from the old days. His gear. Listen, he's perfect. He's been perfectly built, man. He really has. He really has.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think him and the dynamics of it all, and then, you know, the whole women's side for the NXT division. I mean, it's in good hands. It's definitely in good hands.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole. We're gonna wake up. This sounds. I don't even know how to feel about this, but we're gonna wake up one day, because you know how you talk to people who don't really follow wrestling, and they're like, yeah, I watch wrestling, you know, and they reference like the Hulk Hogan's or, you know, people from like the 80s. We're gonna get to a point where we're gonna start referencing these people.
Yep.
And they're no longer like, we're gonna talk about the era. We're gonna talk about, you know, the AfterBuzz era, when we were covering Raw and all those things, and those people are no longer going to be wrestling at all. And it's wild.
Crazy. Wow. That's crazy. Because you got to think about it. The era ended. Remember, we used to talk about the Bellas regularly. Like that was conversation. And the next thing you know,
they're 3 kids in. We're doing a rewatch show of Total Divas, and
three kids in.
And that first season's talking about like John and Nikki, and it's like, holy, like, it's insane. Just even watching back at that, I was just like, everything is like changed. Like Trinity, like most of the people are not there anymore except for Natalia.
Yeah, JD Smith. JD Smith was like, remember when Logan Paul won his 11th title? Exactly. That's what people are gonna be like. That's right. Remember when he's the Grand Slam champ? Why you
Jeffrey saying AfterBuzz, I will tell you, it was a time. AfterBuzz was a big shout out to Kevin for sure.
Thanks, man. I had a ball, man. Still got people I'm talking to right now because of that.
That part. AfterBuzz created a whole community. Women's wrestling talk would not be here if it wasn't for AfterBuzz. So definitely shout out to them. Let's get into this match. Cody and Damian. What did you think of this match?
Always was gonna go one way. Cody, they're doing their damnness to keep the momentum of Cody going for a complete calendar year because of what happened at WrestleMania 39. So they move in heaven and earth to keep this man afloat as a top baby face and compete against Roman Reigns, because there's a few things leaking out. Because Gunther, his time is over with the Intercontinental title, whether he knows it or not. It's a wrap. He's done he's done what I wanted him to do. He restored the prestige to my favorite title of all time. So, but now it's time. You can't hide him anymore. Enough is enough. It's time for him to go to the big stage, which is the heavyweight title. So then he's propped up now. So Cody is this guy that they're hanging around because of Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson is messing up all kinds of plans. So they got to figure out what they're doing with Dwayne, also with Gunther, and then Cody, and they have to try to maneuver this around. And this, I'm telling you, I've never seen anything cooler than what has to happen in the next months for Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania, because there's so many. This is why I try to say you can't stop WWE. No matter what anybody thinks about their other promotions, WWE is the greatest promotion in the world because they're spoiled for choices. They got one of the greatest pedigreed wrestlers of all time is Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
They have him at their disposal, and they can fire him at us at any time if Dwayne Johnson doesn't pull up. They can run it back at WrestleMania 40. They can run it back, and we buy into it. Then you got a Gunther that to me is the next challenge, by the way, for Cody. I think Cody has to win the title, and it's Gunther and Cody. That's the next move. That's the real move. Now, shout out to the Samoa Watchman. What's good, baby boy? We're just talking about your people. I was talking about how all you Samoans are born 60 pounds. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying. Confirm. But Cody had to win. Cody had to win because you have to keep the momentum going. You have to keep the train going. You have to keep the Cody movement going, because having a white hot baby face in wrestling is very hard to do because everybody wants to be a heel. Everybody, he lost, Jeff, but did he lose though? Did he lose, Jeff? He lost, but did he lose? He won the rubber match. So it's when you're doing a package, when you're doing a trilogy, it's always who wins the last match. So anybody that really thinks about it, who got the better of each other? Brock Lesnar or Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes won in the end. So they have to keep this train going. Cody can't lose. He can't. He put it like this: Cody will not lose a one-off match. He will not. Any match Cody lose will be in a trilogy or 4 matches. I'm telling you.
But so that's the thing now. I mean, obviously,
you see Samoa's wife. You see TK. I was right.
Sign me. You already know what to do. Sign me up, please. Sign me. I'm ready. I'm ready to retire. I'm ready. Let's go. Evan knows.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
I mean, the winner was Cody. But yeah, it's time, and you're thinking that it's gonna be him and Gunther next,
it has to be. It has to be, man. WWE, I love them. I tell you, anybody that knows me, they really know this. This is my favorite company in the world. I do, but I also know them. I know them like I've been married to them my whole life. Like seriously, they've already shown you that's what it is. Who was the last 2 people in Royal Rumble? Who? They already showed you. It's right there. It was Cody and it was Gunther. They're letting you know. It's just about when they're gonna pull the trigger, because enough of this Intercontinental. It's a wrap. Stop hiding the big Austrian. It's a wrap. Here, stop. So this is your time to give the title to another person. Moving on, and it's showtime. It's showtime right now, because if Dwayne gonna keep dragging his ass,
oh my God,
Dwayne, if you gonna keep dragging your ass, let's just run back Cody and Roman at 40. Let's just run it back. Back.
It has to be a different outcome. They can't do the same. If they run it back again, it has to be a different outcome.
So this is my thing, that I don't know why no one wants this to happen, but I want this to happen. Why can't Big Roro? Why can't he fight 2 matches? Who wouldn't want 2 Roman Reigns? Since WWE's trying to do this Comic-Con WrestleMania, where it's going to be in 10 years, it's going to be 3 days. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to do. So like Saturday, why can't? Because I'm telling you, I think The Rock wants to come back if he can win. You see what I'm saying?
You think that's what it is?
100%. So for example, check this out. Why? So you seen the Pat McAfee thing, right? And they asked. He kept asking why it didn't happen, right? He said, "Why didn't it happen?" Dwayne kept saying, "Yeah, just had to be, had to be like right, So I was like, "What The hell are you talking about? I've never seen that man lost for words ever. What are you talking? This is my theory. My theory is, but I wouldn't mind seeing this. I wouldn't mind seeing this. I wouldn't mind seeing The Rock beating Rock beating Roman and Cody beating The Rock. Why? I wouldn't mind that 2 nights. Why not? Why not? Why not?
Yep.
Listen,
Yeah, because,
The Rock wants to win. He don't want to lose.
well, this is one of the theories we had, right? We had the theory that Roman would drop, and then that's when Rock and Roman would have it, and then Rock would either take it, and now he is the true tribal chief, and now he can go off into the sunset, and now Roman can go off in the sunset, or Roman takes it, and then The Rock goes off in the sunset. Because remember the times where it was like, which one was it? It was like a Raw or something where The Rock was supposed to come back, and then we just got him on his phone like this, and I'm like, bro, what?
Bro,
like
So this is what I said. So my original thought has always been this. That right there, Dylan. Dylan knows me very well. He's already knows I've said this. I've said it before, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. Roman Reigns and The Rock needs 0 titles on the line because, and I'm gonna tell you why. The only reason why is when you take the title away from Roman, people can actually think Rock can beat him. That's the thing. The title match makes you know he can't win because people aren't dumb. They know The Rock has to go back to Hollywood. When you take the title away, everyone's like, "Oh snap!" Any given Sunday, he can. The Rock, that's still The Rock. That's why you have to. If that match happens, and I'm telling you, I've been wanting that match happen for a long time, way before it was even entertained. That's because it's too perfect. The storyline's too perfect. The battle of the real tribal chief, too perfect. I've always said, take the title away from Roman Reigns. Take it away, because they don't listen. I'm not joking. I'm from Pennsylvania. Even if I wasn't from Pennsylvania, if I lived in Antarctica, I would fly to Pennsylvania to see this thing right here. I'm telling you, I don't give a damn how the match goes. Them dudes standing across the ring in the middle of that ring I would literally pay a king's ransom to see it. It's because it's historic. It's historic. It does not need a title.
I just realized, so I'm pulling up to y'all's houses for WrestleMania. I was just thinking about that.
Pull up.
So Heidi, please have my bed ready. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I know Evan. I already know Evan's gonna do it. So Heidi, please have my.
No, but for real, like that. So that's what I've always thought. And so in my perfect world, Roman drops at the Rumble, and I'm not joking. He drops at the Rumble, and like he comes out losing his mind on Monday or whatever, and then the Rock's music hits. And Rock's music hits and be like, yo, don't be worried about all that foolishness. You and I. There it is. Boom, Dylan. Boom. You right. That just said it, bro. There it is. There it is, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, we'll see. Because I'm fantasy booking, but he don't need the title to go against Dwayne Johnson. He don't need it. The title is Dwayne Johnson.
I know, but it's just kind of like I'm more irritated with.
Yeah, you're annoyed. You're annoyed because it's supposed to happen at 39.
Yeah, because it's like it was perfect to happen in LA, but that didn't happen. And then everybody's like, okay, it didn't happen. We may or may not get it, blah blah. And then he has the audacity, and that was a whole setup with him and Pat McAfee.
Bruh.
All that. It was a setup. There's just no way. You know how many celebrities now pull up to Colorado? They ain't doing. They pull up to watch, but you so happen to. The timing was just.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
And then
McAfee came out to the show the same night. He came out too.
Yeah. And then the whole thing is, oh well, he has movies, bro. When you have a production company,
thank you.
Your own
See, that's what everyone. That's what I'm glad you said that. I had to say that to somebody. And when he's making movies, I go, this dude can stop production for a day. What the hell are you doing?
He owns the thing.
$7 productions. Joseph Bosa. I'm not sure if Cody finishes the story in Philly. Will the juice be still? See, that's exactly Bosa. This is my problem. This is my point. My point was, you guys are rolling the dice that people are going to really care really care for Cody if he don't finish in Philly. And he don't finish in Philly, that ruins his pop. It does, man. He gonna start turning into Dolph Ziggler. I swear to God.
Yeah, we have to give him something.
He has to. Cody Rhodes has to have that title. He has to do it. He has to. Oh my God! They saying Roman ain't gonna be at Survivor. Yeah, Jeff, you're right. He ain't gonna be there. Listen, what I tell y'all, Roman taking time off, baby. Roman, like I see y'all at the Rumble.
Well, I mean, that is a job in itself.
This
It's
dude
like
is the GOAT, man.
That Brock Lesnar's life. Like,
Yo, people were so mad. People were so mad about this. People were so mad.
Why are you mad? Like, it's not like he hasn't done this before. Like, it's not new.
Yo, Joseph on the why he's like, Survivor Series. I'll see y'all later, man. Yo, so I don't give a damn. We don't know. See, we don't even know what he's doing. That's another thing. Wrestler fans, like put like this: when like if an actor in a Law and Order takes a day off, don't nobody be up in their business being like what they doing. Yo, y'all don't know what he doing. Who know what he doing? He could be helping his wife with something. He could be like, you don't know what he's don't nobody get like this but wrestling fans. He literally could be leaving for a legitimate reason. They're like, yo, he ain't gonna be these next pay-per-views, yo? For real, yo?
But then do you think that's kind of his fault because he doesn't post on social media like that?
I love that he don't post on social. I love it. TK, the greatest thing in the world when we were growing up, and a lot of people didn't realize it was the greatest thing in the world. I call it was the celebrity mystique. The problem with social media is everyone, and celebrities that fall into this too, celebrities didn't realize their mystique is what made them special. Now every asshole thinks they're special because they can either tweet at a celebrity, get their attention, know where they're at all times. The celebrity mystique was when you saw a celebrity, it was an event. It was a wow. Roman not letting people know what he's doing is a throwback, and I freaking love it. Stop trying to get cheap glory and cheap likes. Mind your business. Y'all know what I'm doing. I'm over here doing, I could be in Samoa gardening. You don't even know what the hell I'm doing right now. The celebrity mystique is a lost art. I don't need to be up in Roman Reigns' business. Damn it. But you know why? Because he's a celebrity.
Right. And even if he does post, you're still going to be upset. Why is he gardening? Why is he helping his wife? Why is he like, no matter what he does, right? They could be pissed off. So,
yo, why are you gardening right now?
Like, why is he with his kids? Why is he at like?
Man, the lost art of the celebrity mystique, boy. Celebrities used to be a mystery. They used to be, man, if you caught a celebrity out, that was something you told your kids. Now these people over here think they just supposed to expect to just pull up on Roman at a bar and he's supposed to just take 8 selfies, or you supposed to be camped out at an airport and make them sign 16 posters. That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. Well, I mean, this is going to be Roman's last appearance for a little bit. So on LA Knight. I mean, everybody knew this. I don't think anybody's surprised by this. But what did you think of this match?
Yo, listen, y'all need to run this match back. It's the last time you go see Roman until January. This dude is the GOAT. Listen, I literally lost my mind when I seen that. I go, oh damn. Anyway, listen. Yeah, no, you see, Jeff, hit the nail on the head, Jeff. I call it revisionist history, my brother. Everyone forgets because social media wasn't a thing. Those haters, Hogan and them, they was never at shows. They were never at shows. Never, ever. Because it literally was an attraction for real. That's why the workhorse champ, like the Shawn Michaels of the world, that's why everyone loves him, because he was at every show. But Roman Reigns beating LA Knight. Yo, Bosa, you know what's happening, Bosa. Listen, Roman Reigns winning had to happen. My only pushback was I was hoping I was hoping it wasn't going to be clean to protect LA Knight. I thought LA Knight had to I put it like this: what I would have done if I'm booking the match, I would have Roman Reigns get frustrated that LA Knight's about to beat him, and he just the old disqualification, because you can't lose your title to a disqualification. So I thought that would have been a good way to protect LA Knight. I didn't want to see his shoulders pinned to the mat with a spear. I think it ruins a little bit his momentum. And if people think I'm wrong, then in the chat, tell me what's LA Knight's next move, though. Now what? That was always my issue. I don't mind him having the title match this early, but him losing clean, and now I'm like, now what?
Yeah.
It's
And that was
tough.
my
What about
I thought I had passed the test and he could be in the main event scene. I'm shocked that Roman
yeah.
didn't.
Me and Bosa, man, great minds think alike, brother. Yeah, man. You see Bosa, and that will piss me off so much. But I'm not worried about it because Dylan's right. It's Ricochet. He's absolutely right. It's Ricochet.
Yeah, but so here's my thing about LA Knight. So, for folks who knew him before WWE, right? I think he's an amazing wrestler, great talker, stuff like that. And I think WWE is giving him the push. However, I feel like they don't necessarily know how, like, for instance, God, again, going back to AfterBuzz, remember the time they were pushing Roman Reigns on us this whole time, right? They're not really doing, they're not going to do that for everybody. So, like, LA Knight has the elements, but I don't know if they know if he's going to get the success that he deserves, or even like will be on that level of a Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of the, he's kind of a conundrum for me, where it's like, yes, we could put the belt on him and he's getting, people love him and stuff like that. But like, I don't know if he's gonna make it to that level. I don't know, like that's like translating, but it's just like, there's something about him where it's like, yeah, he's deserving of it, but I don't know if WWE is gonna be able to figure it out. Some people's like, you know for sure. When Bianca's in the picture, even when before she even hit the Performance Center, when you're seeing her on WWE doing squats and stuff like that, you already knew what the deal was. Like, you already knew the pathway. There's some people like, you already know this is it. It's not a surprise. With LA Knight, I think the fact that fans fell in love with him almost surprised WWE, and now they're trying to figure out what to do. Because it's not like he doesn't have talent, not like he's not talented on the mic. I think WWE is trying to figure out what to do amongst all the other stories that are going on, and just
100% accurate. Every single thing.
Stories. And so it's like, well, how do we put this together? What do we do if The Rock decides to come back? What do we do with Cody? What do we do with all these people? And how does LA Knight fit in this picture? Because you don't want him to get lost in the sauce that he rolls back down, and now the heat is gone. So there's a
100%.
lot of different.
I agree with every single thing you said. Literally every single point is and you guys are making good points in the chat. LA Knight to Raw to beat Seth is the only path. I like that, but not to beat Seth, because Priest has to beat Seth first, and then LA Knight and Priest. That writes itself. That's money to me. Win or lose, not too shabby a show. Oh, listen, everything you guys are saying, I agree with in the chat. Everybody, I can see LA Knight in the Royal Rumble match. All that, bro. Bobby, listen, literally every single thing in the chat is on for different reasons. You know what I mean? And the Bosa, to your point and to TK's point, one thing I know about WWE is they don't like their plans being upset. So this. Listen, I'm just. It's some. You can call it inside information. You can call it whatever you want. But you guys, if you pay attention, you guys believe what I'm saying. WWE, they knew Priest was winning way before we did. They knew they. What I'm trying to say is LA Knight arrived early, and they don't particularly like that. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because they're like, damn it, we got what we want to do. Damn it. But WWE is also shrewd enough to be like, yo, okay, this ain't no fluke. Y'all keep on cheering. Oh, y'all getting louder. All right, like the same thing with Sammy. Well, Sammy have a chance in hell of winning. But WWE is better than anybody at making you think he does have a chance of winning. And that's why the babyface chasing the heel is always the best way to go. That's why Logan Paul is a good champion, because you have to chase that knucklehead. So, like, oh, wait a minute. Y'all keep on blowing smoke up Sammy's butt? Hold on. We going to make you think He gonna make you think. And then I'll go back even further. Y'all really effed up WWE's plans with Daniel Bryan. Y'all messed up Batista's swan song. Y'all messed up everything. And WWE gave you haters what you wanted. And he got hurt and he couldn't even hold the title that long. So you haters messed up their whole plans for him to get hurt and having to drop the title. Lord have mercy. WrestleMania was the most annoying thing for them. It was annoying to me when I found out what the hell was going on. So fast forward to LA Knight. In LA Knight, I'm telling you, first guess that I go, this dude could be WWE champion. However, not yet. WWE's like, damn it. We got Priest over here, Gunther over here. We still hoping Dwayne over here. We got Cody over here. What the hell are y'all doing right now?
What's going on?
So if me and TK wrong, why they just threw us the bone for Crown Jewel? That's a bone they threw y'all, and y'all sunk your teeth into it, and then you realize there wasn't no meat on it. There was not any meat on the bone at all because he pinned his shoulders. And to prove my point even more, that's why I wasn't a DQ. They wanted to make it definitive. They wanted to make it definitive. He's not even, they said that he ain't even in the same ballpark yet.
No.
Lord have mercy. So it ain't, so as much as I would have liked it to see, guys, they can't waste that on LA Knight. They can't. Roman Reigns will not lose to anybody that is not supremely positioned. But y'all keep buying that LA Knight merch. It helps. Keep buying that merch. They talk about it, Jeff Rusev Day. You see what I'm saying? WWE was like, oh my God, okay, take this United States title and shut the hell up. They were like, damn, all right.
I mean, it's the business of it all. So that wraps up Crown Jewel. What are your predictions? Like, you know, we're heading into Survivor Series in 2 weeks.
Was it Chicago?
Yeah, in Chicago. I think Pena asked if you were gonna be there. You pulling up to Chicago? What you doing?
No, Chicago has not earned my presence. That dangerous place. And because I got that place is way too dangerous. Because if I'm in the middle part of Chicago, is too expensive. I ain't paying no $1,000 on no 2 nights. Damn it, no. So no. And listen, and you know what's so crazy? I've already said no to Survivor Series way before, and guess what? Roro ain't gonna be there. So yeah. I only pull up to see the tribal chief. You know what I'm saying? I only go to see the tribal chief. That's who I see. And but I am trying to go to Tampa though.
Oh,
I've never been to Tampa ever.
You mean Tampa? You mean stripper city?
I've been to Florida, but I've never been to Tampa. You know how Florida got like 5 or 6 dope cities? I ain't never been to Tampa. They got like 5 or 6 dope cities, like all spread out from north to the Midwest to the South. It's pretty dope. Never been to Tampa, but Tampa's Rumble, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go. We gotta put y'all big face. We gotta pull up. Lady Matt, we gotta pull up.
Do you really just?
We gotta pull up.
Well,
Rumble,
yeah,
we gotta pull up.
Yeah,
because guess who's gonna be there? Row.
Maybe. If he, it depends. He might change his mind.
Yeah, shut up, Dylan.
So beyond Roman Reigns not being at Survivor Series is coming up in about 2.5, 3 weeks. What do you think is going to transpire?
I don't know.
Survivor Series, and then from now to the end of the year. What type
of story? Hopefully,
looking for.
I don't know. Hopefully, something viable storyline for Seth. See what Seth can do. Maybe it's still Drew. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's maybe it's still Drew, and maybe they'll have that. Maybe Sammy. Sammy's gonna get him. So listen, hopefully some Sammy action. Maybe Sammy and Priest. Hopefully I want to see eventually not a breakup of the Judgment Day, but just Fergalicious getting kicked out of the
Mhm.
Judgment Day. I like Finn Solo, man. I need some Solo Finn. I'm sorry. I need more viable people to chase certain titles. You know what I mean? And I know
But
they
if
got
you
Fergal way on the back burner, man.
have Finn going solo, right? Because we already know Damage Control is going to break up, and I know it's definitely obviously the difference between the men and the women, etc. But if you have Finn going solo, then like what do you have him doing? Because we
That's the
already
thing
just said there's
yeah.
a whole bunch of storylines, right? So where are you gonna? It's almost better that he remains in Judgment Day until when and if. So I agree with you what you said. What we've been saying this whole show. When and if The Rock either needs to say it's never happening or it's gonna happen, because he's clogging a lot of different storylines. So it's like when and if The Rock happens, there's two possible storylines that are already taken care of. Now you can release Finn to do other things. But if you do that now, you break up the Judgment Day. I don't think it's now you're gonna have Finn in catering, waiting, opposed to being a part of something.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. I don't need two Irishmen in the same group. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Like we're good. We have a nice little multi-cultural, like, but JD McDonough and Fergal, like they cancel each other out. I need Fergalicious to dip on out. I figure I'm gonna put a pin in what you said. I'm gonna think about where I want him to go, but I need him to dip out. We could keep the Judgment Day afloat, but I need Fergalicious on the solo train. I need my guy on the solo train. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, give me that. Yo, give me that, Dylan. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Fergal making his own faction with the Good Brothers and the great AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, Bosa. He does need to commit, because eventually, Dwayne Johnson, foreplay is not good enough. We either gonna have sex or we ain't gonna have sex, Dwayne. It's one or the other. You know what I'm saying in this metaphor? You get what I'm saying. Stop foreplaying. We're tired of just making out in the car. Either we go do something or what we go do. What we go
You know what to do, Dylan. You already know what to do, Dylan. Dylan's gonna fill my WhatsApp that with like 50 things of just Evan Mack. We gonna do something.
Jeffrey, you stay with me. We either go. You know what I'm trying to say.
Salad?
Yo, Samoan Watchman. Let's talk Samoan Watchman. He's Samoan. He get it. We either gonna do what we do, or we gonna just move our separate ways. We already went to dinner. We've been dating for 6 months. What are we going to do, Dwayne? I got $7 in my pocket. How about that for your $7 productions for you to get your ass in the ring and fight Roman Reigns?
Woo! Jeffrey, look, it was in the box. We had put that in the box last year. But you know, Evan is my big brother. So like, we can talk about whatever.
We are sick of this, Deke. We're sick of you, Dwayne Johnson. Give me what I want, Dwayne. Give me what I want. Oh, yo, Samoan Washington, a wild boy.
Oh, wow. I'll let Evan tell you. Wow. This is gonna go downhill real quick. We keep letting this go.
Oh my God.
All right, let's because Evan and I actually need to talk some business. So let's get after this show, because no, you don't.
Big fact. Big fact.
Survivor Series on the 25th. Yo.
Yeah.
There's some stuff coming down. Then
yo, for real. We got you going to the Rumble? You going to the Rumble?
Yes, I'm going to the Rumble. Survivor Series.
You confirmed to go to the Rumble? You confirmed? Look, yo, you better slide. You slide me a couple tickets. Better stop playing with me, man.
Yeah.
You better stop playing. You better stop playing. I'm trying to pull up.
Oh no, pull up. We family. You already know what it is.
But real talk. We're gonna talk about that for real. Because I really want to. I do want to go so we can promote the shit. But
yeah, no, we
gotta talk though. We'll talk.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know.
Dylan Matthews birthday coming Wednesday, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You don't even know.
Yeah, they see exactly. Give me what I want. Oh my God, yeah, I'm
All
done.
right. Well, I mean, we'll see. Well, Evan will be at Survivor Series. I am like 90%. There's a
Ooh.
couple of things to play. I'm 90%. Yeah.
If Phil Brooks shows up, I will be tight that I wasn't there, though. I would be tight. I don't think it's going to happen because people don't understand. Like, there's a lot of bad blood there, like for real bad blood,
Mhm.
and they're all about strength in the locker room right now. And it's not like it used to be. Like they don't want jerks in the locker room anymore. And there's a lot of people he really rubbed the wrong way. People always think everything just happens because of the pop. I go, WWE is they're thinking so different now. I'm not saying it can't happen, but a lot of bridges got to be mended. A lot of bridges, like for
Right.
real.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. I have a couple of friends in the NFL, and they put me because I ran a single sport, right? I ran track. So they were talking about the locker room etiquette. And it's just kind of like that person could be the best football player, wrestler, whatever. But
Yes.
if they can't get along in the locker room, it's not going to be,
Done.
because now you're going to have to deal with all the problems that are going to happen in the locker room, right? And then that's going to no GM, no talent manager, none of them they want everybody happy, because when everybody's happy, then everybody listens to whatever their job has to be done, and then they're going to do it.
Yes.
So it's kind of one of those things. And with him, especially, I think I said this, last week. Could you imagine what he did with the fake TK in Chicago, 2 years ago with Triple H in a scrum?
I'm
I would
telling
want
you right
to see
now.
that just off of imagination. Like, what will happen?
Listen, he would have got bodied. I'm telling you.
Like, Triple H is just slowly like loosening his tie. Like, keep talking.
Like, I'm not joking. If he didn't start doing it at the press conference, Triple H would have been like, "Hey, yo, bruh, no." Like, that's what I'm trying to say. So, like, if that music drops, it's because Phil Brooks did a lot of mending. He did a lot of mending. And if that music drops in Survivor Series, if you hear it, you would know he has mended some bridges. He had like with some duct tape, some Gorilla Glue, and some holy water. He like mended.
Do you think he's the type of person to mend bridges? Because I don't get that from him. I get the I'll give you an example. So I was doing a show with Gilbert Arenas, right? And he was talking about an incident that happened on social media, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, look, and I said it, I meant it. I might apologize. You might get that apology 4 years from now, but like I'm not, that's not what I do. Committed to it. And that's what Phil gives me. He gives me the like, look, I said what I said. I'm not peddling, because the thing too is, once you start peddling back, that's when people start trying to, oh, well, you also said this, and you also, it's like, nah.
Yeah. It's different there in that culture. And you rubbed a lot of professionals the wrong way from a lot. Put it like this: my whole topic getting on this topic is, a lot of people just act like just because it's gonna be cool, it would happen. Listen, if it happens, a miracle is taking place.
And then also, we just talked about it. Where are we gonna put him?
What I tell you about WWE not liking things getting ruffled? Let me tell you something. You think LA Knight's a problem? Let me tell you what they would do. Just to piss y'all off. They instantly put him in a match with Roman Reigns, and he would lose. He would lose.
Like, where are you gonna put him? And then what? Then you're gonna keep calling from him, and then like it's.
And the thing about it is, the crazy part about all of this, as much as that dude to me has rubbed me the wrong way for years, he still has so much unfinished business in that company with so many dream matches. So many. Him and AJ Styles, for him and Finn. It's like Seth and him got real heat. That match writes itself. Man, you kidding me?
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, you're frozen. Are you back?
Did I freeze?
Yeah,
I'm here. But I froze. Damn, why made it this way? Made it this far. I guess they look. Get your ass off this damn thing. We done.
I know my computer be like that. Like, bitch, it's time to stop. I don't know if you want to go ahead and come out to close out, or if you just want to close out with your frozen face. That's
I'm
up
gonna
to
close
you.
out my frozen face, y'all. Look at that. That's a good look right now. Let's go. We out. Close it
All
out,
right.
baby.
Where can everybody find you? All the things.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Y'all know Evan T. Mac, man, on all the socials. Try to keep it consistent. Appreciate y'all in the chat, man. Y'all make it fun. The chat always makes it fun. So I appreciate y'all for joining us on the little after show for Crown Jewel.
and oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot, y'all. I have something for you guys. I have something for you guys, especially my people who are gamers. Damn, Evan, this has been so much fun. You almost made me forget what I wanted
But hold
to
on,
give.
let me try to restart my joint. Don't do it yet. I'm coming back.
Okay. While Evan is now he's gonna make me wait. Okay, all right. I need to download this. But while we're waiting for Evan to come back, look, we have Women's Wrestling Talk has been working with some folks to secure something for y'all. So we're gonna wait. Hopefully he'll come back. We're gonna wait. And how it works is I don't even know what I can give away for what I could tease, because I kind of want to wait for Evan to come back. But it's for gamers. So if you like gaming, we have something for you. I don't know how long I can stretch this tease for Evan to come back, but you have something for you. But while we're waiting for him to come back, if you look at that QR code that's in this corner right here, that's all our merch, all our TV, all our shirts, all that stuff. We actually even have a Samoan Dynasty shirt in there for my After Buzzers. You know what it is. It's on a shirt now. So we have a lot of different shirts and stuff like that. Man, I don't want to keep you up too much longer. I don't want to. I'm sorry, Evan. We're gonna start it. We're gonna start it without you, because I don't want you. Y'all been with us for an hour and 30 minutes. That's all, Evan, because Joe's finished up in an hour. However, I know, and it's usually not me, Jeffrey. It's said he said, and he gave the virus to my computer. But oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay. I was about to start without you, Evan.
I wanted to see you do the thing. Do the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing. So one second, let me get it all right so y'all can see it, because you're gonna want to scan this QR code for y'all so we can make this announcement. Let me make some stuff pretty here. Let me switch it here. All right, cool. Then let me get this video running so y'all see what I need, what y'all need to see for all the things. Like I said, it's for my gamers. So if you like video games and you want to keep it locked to what is about to pop up. Let's see, it's gonna pop up. Is it gonna pop up? Oh, there it is. So here we go, y'all. WWE 2K23, the Icon Edition. The Icon Edition. You want to scan that QR code, or you can go to the website, www.talkpod.com/win, or just go to the website, www.talkpod.com. There's a giveaway. So, I mean, for my serious gamers, you might already have it. Can't help you. However, if you're like, man, I've been wanting to play the game, we are giving it away. So if you want to find out all the details, you can either scan that QR code or go to the website. It's very easy. You go to www.talkpod.com. You're going to see win. You just click on win. It gives you all the details. We're going to make the announcement of the person who will be getting WWE 2K23 December 2nd. Once that's done, we have another thing coming for y'all. So I suggest, if you're not following us, that you might want to follow us, because this is only the beginning, y'all. We got a lot of things coming down. Like we got a lot of things. So
scan that QR code, damn it.
Yeah, not the bigger one. I'll take that off because y'all might get confused. Not the bigger one, the one in there, or just go to the website. But if you want yourself a free WWE 2K23 Icon Edition, and there's a difference between the two, then you know what to do, and it's for free. You said you like salads, right? With with that being said, it's time for us to go. It's time for us to get out of here. You want to give your where they can find you again, Evan? Oh wait, we can't hear you. We talked so long, his iPods said we're not even going anymore. Wait, still can't hear you. Still can't hear you.
Damn, and I muted myself. Damn, I'm tripping right now. I'm muted. I told you when I don't have. I'm telling you, I'm like Batman without the tools. Like when I don't have like my podcast tools, I'm tight, yo. I'm tight, man. I'm telling you, I got no camera, I ain't got my computer, I ain't got my desktop, I ain't got my Rodecaster Pro.
Wait, you got the Rodecaster too?
Yeah, right, man. I need to get back to the home base. You damn right I got Rodecaster. But listen, if I could have a baby with that thing, I would. It'd be like a little black audio baby with buttons on it.
Man, the Rodecaster is expensive.
I'm telling you right now, listen, I've never loved a piece of equipment more. My PlayStation and that Rodecaster are like, Lord have mercy. That Rodecaster, did you see the mini one? Have you seen the mini one?
I'm working on getting one.
There's a mini one that's just as dope. All it is like half, but it's like it's for two, but it's super portable. Super portable. Oh my God, girl, stop playing with me right now.
I'm pulling on you right now. But where can everybody find you?
I'm over here putting over Road, man. Yo, Road, hook up, brother. I want everything they have. Everything. I was on the website. I was like, bruh, you do got competition, girl. You kick rocks. Road.
Wow.
And me and Road going steady.
All right.
You know, that's old school. It's like you old. We going steady.
Yo, you know what we need to. Oh God, I just thought of something, but we'll talk about it after. Let's so we can talk the business. Give everybody where they can find you, all the things right now.
Yeah, Evan T. Mac. Evan T. Mac. Website evanthomasmac.com. Yeah, man. Let's chat. Man. Let's chat it up, man. Let's talk. Let's rap. You know what I mean?
Woo! All right, y'all.
I'm gonna share your Rodecaster. No, how about you give me your Rodecaster? Someone watch me. Me share. The hell you mean? Share. Just give it. How about you just give me so I can have two?
Well, damn, I don't have one.
That's right. Yeah, give me that one so I can give her my old one.
I'll share with you, Watchmen.
Oh snap! Let's go.
With that being said, it's time for us to get out of here. Yo, shout out everybody. Shout out Watchmen, shout out Heidi, shout out Bobby.
Everybody in the chat.
Shout out Dylan, shout out JD, shout out Jeffrey. Everybody else who's watching who wasn't in the chat. We see y'all. Shout out to y'all for watching all the things.
Someone watch me. Someone watch this emoji. Oh boy.
All the things. With that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us. We really, really appreciate it. Look, we'll see. Make sure you watch. Make sure you tap into Everything Women's Wrestling Talk, WWE Talk Pod. We had a really great interview with Red Velvet. Also, if you want to watch, let me promote this real quick because you know I'm about my Caribbean folks. Right now, the professor is in Jamaica. For the All Caribbean Wrestling. It is free.
Montego
it's
Bay.
Free. Yes. So you can go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check it out or go to their YouTube page. It's on right now. So you guys know who the professor is. He is actually in Jamaica commentating. Go and check them out. Red Velvet is there. We had a really dope interview with Red Velvet. JB Smooth is one who put it on. It's also affiliated with Mark Henry. So definitely go and check that out. Check out our website at www.talkpod.com. If you want the free WWE 2K23 Icon Edition, not just the Icon Edition, you know, the Bad Bunnies of it all and all that stuff. Go there, hit the win button. It'll take you everywhere. Other than that, you can. My name is TK Trinidad. Thank you for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Till next time, guys. Ciao.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the